evening, brothers, sisters, and gender norm resistors. It's time for some more We Happy Few with me, your host, Ollamh. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, we're back in it. We are moving on to try and get the cod liver oil for Sally so that we can get a letter of transit so that we can get across through the parade and onto the Misbegotten Bridge, I think it is. Or Mount Baden Bridge, I guess it is. That's the one we need to go to in order to get out of Wellington Wells. Hopefully try and find our way to Germany and apparently find Percy. I'm not holding my breath for any of that, but we'll see how well things go. So with that said, let's go ahead and jump into the game. Now, looking at our skills and stuff here, we're doing pretty good. We've got 3 of the super dupers, which means our healing items are 50% more efficient. We can carry more stuff and have less of a penalty for being overburdened. And we can do stealth takedowns on bobbies and doctors, which I think is going to be pretty good going into the labs. Now, silently picking locks, jimmying, and searching through containers. Also, everything lasts a bit longer. We have the Night Stalker ability, so we have tippy toes, so sprinting makes no more noise than walking. They ignore us as far as curfew. They don't look at us strange for staring, jumping, crouching, etc. All technology takes twice as long to pick up on us, and we're super healthy. So we should probably find our where is that? Where is in here? No. Where's the pneumatic tube thing? Oh, workers' petition. As management knows, molding gas fumes are deadly without the gas mask. We, the workers, have repeatedly expressed our concern that our gas masks do not last for the full duration of the extended shift. We, the workers, thus demand a second gas mask for each man. Otherwise, management must cease to demand overtime. Well, that would make sense, yeah. All right, duct tape metal bits. That'll work. But that's not actually what we're looking for. We are looking for... Right, there's the workbench. There's nothing particular on the workbench. There's a little cubby for the office, which is nice, but not what we're looking for. Aha, there it is. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and put in all of the stuff there. Workbench upgrade kit. Okay, we'll keep that. We'll keep the brawlies. We don't really need the electric truncheon. We should probably use that. Vomit bombs we don't really use. I want to try and get down as much of our tap water, which is labeled with joy, so it's saying, hey, you will, yeah, this ain't great. We'll go ahead and put all of those in. The one duck that I've used so far didn't actually do diddly squat, so I'm kind of... sick up tea we don't need. Medicated balm we'll keep. Grapefruit juice. Alright. Rotting meat is a component that we'll put in there. Alright. Tea we'll put... We're probably not going to need a lot of this stuff. I doubt we're going to need the joy. Next mind pill we're not really going to need. Extractor will keep. The holy yam. Like a potato, but yammier and more holy. You will find more yams. So we are currently at 80 pounds. Now we're at 79, but we can carry up to 193 pounds, which is good. We have carrying capacities. All right, and yeah, we're right here by the bridge to the lab. Or, yeah, I think... Wait, what am I wearing? I am wearing the padded suit.
Lovely day for it.
Lovely day for it.
So we do still need to be aware of any doctors. And we can take a sunshine and fool the detectors without actually having to take any joy. See, I'm not super happy about going to a place that literally is pumping out modeling gas into the atmosphere. That does not look healthy.
I don't think I've been in Hayworth Labs since Harry Hayworth gave that big tour a few years ago.
Sorry, sir. There has been a slight hiccup in the disposition of the lab, and it is currently in isolation. No one in, no one out. Please come back later.
I'm a reporter. I'm supposed to interview Dr. Verloc. Oh, I hope he hasn't forgotten.
Oh, a journalist, eh? Have you got your press pass?
I left it at the office.
Well then, you'd best go back and get it.
Of course.
So
Nothing.
a press pass gets me in. Amazing what people will do to get in the newspaper. Maybe I can go talk to Mrs. Oliphant at the Au Courant. See if she's got a spare press pass.
Bridge is too long. Too long. It's nice not to have to crouch and, like, sweat out the depression. Alright, so where is the Au Courant? It is out that way, okay.
You must take your joy immediately.
No, thank you. I will be fine. Just about ran right into a doctor. Is it good? All right, there's a detector there. Can we come up through here and without dealing with the detector, maybe? I think so. So that we can, like, get around detectors. At least detectors that have spankers. These guys will still...
You must take your joy immediately.
But yeah, see, we can come up here and just be like, yeah, we didn't have to deal with any detectors. It's easier if you know, it's more direct if you go through the areas with detectors, but you don't have to. That's good. Is that not, like, make everybody curious as to what the hell is wrong with him. Thankfully, I'm going this way. Now, see, if I was a yeah, see, I was gonna say, if I was a doctor, I'd be like hanging around areas where, hey, this is a direction people might go if they're trying to avoid the detectors. Sharing is caring. I guess. All right. Yeah, that's the frightening thing with the doctors is that somehow, I'm not sure how, but somehow they are able to like sniff out if you're on Joy. Okay, we need to go up one more street and then over one more street and then up. I'm kind of curious as to how they would sniff and smell if you're on Joy or not. Like, is there a smell with Joy?
My old office. That was fun, being a reporter. Receptionist is out for coffee. Typical. How am I supposed to get upstairs then?
We just have to have faith. That's all. She'll come back with the coffee. We just have to pray she will.
If you drink the last of the crabgrass tea, kindly make another pot for others.
I bet if I got the coffee machine working, they'd all head off to the kitchen for a nice cup of joe. I've a sneaking suspicion that they want some coffee.
All right.
Get some coffee soon. I'm gonna shoot somebody.
Right. Okay, look, guys, I have had fiendings for coffee before, but jeez, you guys are like animalistic about it.
Let's see if I can get Mrs. Oliphant to give me my old job back and my old press pass.
I'm sure it'll be easy.
Arthur Hastings.
Whole place hasn't changed at all, has it?
Where did you go? When you disappeared for 2 weeks? Did you ever remember?
I must have had too lovely a time. I was hoping you could use a reporter.
I'm afraid I've got a half dozen of them. Bloody useless, the lot of them. I've got 6 pieces on my desk, all about the new flavour of joy. Can you imagine? It's coconut.
Didn't Dr. Vlok make that announcement some time ago?
Gemma wanted to do a piece on him. I hope she hasn't fallen in a hole somewhere. I haven't seen her in days. It's bloody frustrating, too. There's all sorts of silly rumours about the tunnels under Wellington Wells. Gas leaks, water main breaks, maintenance workers at the pub instead of their posts. That were all true, Wellington Wells would be about to fall apart. I asked her to do a story about it.
Oh, well, I'm sure she'll turn up and everything will be peachy.
I'm sure it will. Lovely to see you, Arthur. Drop by any time, really.
All right,
Gemma was always digging up interesting stuff, from what I remember. Maybe I should poke around her desk.
Gardner, Timothy, James. Right, but which desk is hers? Oh, somebody's drinking on the job. Strange meat again. Don't eat the strange meat. Never eat meat that isn't clearly identified. Duct tape. Got some more metal bits. Rules over the Oxford comma will not be tolerated. Look, it's an important bit. It's an important thing. Conference room. Oh, I guess we could have tried to get into there and... Oh, hello. Hello, officer. Clive. Charles. Gemma. Don't mind me.
Maybe I should drop in on Gemma at home. If she's really vanished, then maybe I can get my old job back.
All right. So at least now we know where she lives, I'm assuming. Which is way the hell down here. Of course. Wait, there's a shop here. Oh no, there's a pub here. Sorry, there's a corner pub.
I remember when they came back from London. Mum wouldn't stop crying for a week. But all Percy could talk about was a train.
Not all autistic people are like trains, okay? That is a very big misconception. What is out here? Some houses that we could probably rob. Of course, her name is Olsen. You gotta have an Olsen on the reporting team. All right.
Jesus. Oh my God.
You're fine, Arthur. But no, I'm not hesitant to go further on because of the doctor. Who would be scared of a doctor? Not me, that's for sure. The way they slink around and creep and... look weird. Alright, so if we go to the... yeah, the other St. George home.
All aboard for Camelot, Rivendell, Cair Paravel, and the Emerald City.
Well, alright, just...
how'd they get a cow down there?
we'll just get all the references out in one go. All right, so I think the next one we'll do is a well-timed block with a weapon can knock your enemy down. That sounds particularly handy. All right, let's avoid the big area that's just like, hey, we are gonna sniff out anybody who's not on joy, and get some Gilead petals, Rose of Gilead petals. Okay, so yeah, it's down and around, and what kind of mayhem are we gonna have to go through in order to get into her place?
That's coming from Gemma's house. That's a bit awkward.
An unexploded ordnance every which way. She could have got herself blown up. So don't be a tourist fatality. No one except members of the Home Army in good standing has any purpose in the memorial camp. You want to plant flowers?
All right.
Just here to read the meter.
I guess someone noticed she's not been around and decided to rob the place.
Ooh, enhanced rock. And now we can make a spiky brick. Like somebody's home.
I swear by all that is holy, if I find one toy train in your swag bag, I'm gonna knock your last tooth down your throat! Gordo, turn that fucking thing off and come back down here right now!
If the alarm's upstairs, I'm gonna have to get past Mr. Shouty here.
Ow! What on earth? Who the fuck are you?
I live here.
Love what you've done with the place.
Well, that didn't sound good. All right. Well, let's put on the rubber suit. That way we don't get hurt as much. Lockpick broke.
My ears should recover
All right, so that's got that taken care of.
in a few days.
Bleach, rubbing alcohol, mechanical bits, lead pipe, why not? You can always sell it. Duct tape, wow, she...
No, I will not keep my voice down. I am a law-abiding citizen.
I'm sorry, I'm hiding.
I am not upset. I'm happy as a clam. You have no right to touch me. I'm a reporter. You have no right to touch me. You know
Where are they taking her? Why did they take her? She sounds quite sane. Did she know too much? About what?
That's a good question. So let's see here. Artistic hobbies. I think it would be fun to have a piece about the artistic hobbies of workers underground. You know, the tunnel rats and such. Oh, and there was some sort of art show. Have a look, would you? On a side note, I overheard a chap in a boiler suit say they've been having modeling leaks down there. Not sure I'm sure it's just whining, right? Margaret. From the desk of Dr. Anton Verloc. Dear Mr. or Mrs. Blank, thank you for your recent letter. The symptoms you describe, anxiety, guilt, hunger, are all signs of joy withdrawal. I assure you that your troubles are all in your head, even though they may feel real, very real to you. A modest increase in your joy dosage should do the trick, but special cases may receive personalized care at Haworth Labs. Any doctor can arrange your passage to our facility. Scribbled in red pen, but do they ever come back? That's a good question. All right, we have the Intimidator. Last NPC in combat has a chance to leave and run away. He's hoarding some scotch.
I would never have pictured it.
The
I'm
tick.
not sure I actually want to, come to think of it.
Oh, she was she was a member of the Reform Club. Wow, she was very obsessed with her work. So yeah, the doctors just took somebody away. He had a potato. Oh,
Should we
shite.
just take everything?
I don't think Dr. V would like that. The constabulary might notice.
I don't see anything talking about Dr. V here. Where's her study?
I thought vampires have to be invited in.
Downer!
Why did you alert
to
them
buy
to
me
your
some time.
presence?
Open up in there!
Who are you?
Steal the note. Bobby pins. They wanted to make sure that you had plenty of... All right, another note.
Electrocutions.
Examine the crime board.
Come out! We're friends of
Will
Gemma!
you look at that. You've been a busy girl, haven't you, Gemma?
She needs our help.
I think I've found everything. Doesn't look like she found all the answers yet.
All right, let's
Toxic
steal all the notes.
fog. If I read it top to bottom, then right to left. If I finished Gemma's investigations, Mrs. Oliphant would have to give me back my old job, and then I'd have a press pass.
All right, sounds great. Steal the duct tape. Where's this gonna take us out? Ah. All right, let's read the notes and stuff. Invitation to the Reform Club. Have you been naughty? Need a bit of correction? Please be our guest at the Reform Club and have a shocking good time. Invitation admits one, not redeemable on Headmaster nights. Haworth Labs top secret. Memo 1. Darling, you said, I don't suppose you have a better idea. Well, here's my idea. Let me ask the witches. I know, they're superstitious idiots, but they were always talking about psychoactive herbs, and they were actually rather clever women when my mum had them over. And they know every weed and stingy hallucinogenic frog on all the homes. And I've been racking my brains about the inventory problem. I don't think we're going to find any more caches of old German goodies. XOXOXO XXOXO Sally. Added in Gemma's handwriting, June-ish, 1961, I think Sally Boyle's handwriting, presumably to Dr. V. Memo 2, Beloved, please don't be cross. Just because they don't have university degrees in science doesn't mean they don't know any science. You've got to stop underestimating people who don't think the way you do. Are you sure you're not thinking about this emotionally? And I know how you hate that. St. John's Wort's does contain a serotonin reuptake inhibitor, and it does make sad people less grumpy. For example, we could advertise the new compound as a different flavor of joy, strawberries, say. Wouldn't that sound jolly? If some people take the new flavor, then our supplies could last a few years longer, possibly until 1964. And by then, maybe the monkey will learn to talk. Just give it a ponder, please. For your Sally. Gemma's hand, July-ish, 61, Sally again. Memo 3. No, I don't care that you took credit for Strawberry. I don't care who gets credit so long as people are happy, and I certainly was not trying to impress the general. No, I'm not worried. No, I'm worried that you promised a permanent solution. Of course, you know far more about biochemistry than I do, but I've never heard of a drug that permanently alters brain chemistry. Is it even possible? Is there a mechanism? Can you just chemically burn out the SAD receptors in the brain? The only permanent solutions I know involve electroshock or surgery, and then we're back to phrenology. I think I read people a little better than you do, darling. The general is all very affable, but we've now promised him results. And we all know what happened to the last guy who didn't deliver him results, you know? Please tell me what's on your mind, would you? Sal. So, okay, so they were working on, they created the initial run of Joy, which was based off of German biochemistry and a German formula. They were running out of the ingredients for it. So then they introduced the strawberry, which happens to be, Arthur's joy of choice, which had a different chemical makeup, which was going to stretch it out longer till about 1964, which is the year that we're playing in. Now, Dr. Verloc is looking for a permanent solution, which is like, frying the brain so that the person can never be sad again. So I'm thinking he's trying to find a permanent joy solution that's just gonna, it's gonna fry a person's brain. Which, of course, the problem is that if the person is always happy, they don't necessarily remember to eat and stuff like that. Scribble note about missing staff. St. Elmo Electrical Unit. 2 employees haven't come topside. Behaving erratically. Art project? Gas leaks parts? No maintenance? Human error? I'm willing to bet no maintenance. I'm willing to bet that the joy is also distracting people from maintaining the dangerous modeling pipelines and the water pipelines and all the stuff that you need. Scribble note about Miss Snug. Someone has a permanent solution to the joy problem, says Miss Snug, but won't say who. There's a joy problem? Permanent solution doesn't sound ominous at all. Right, so we need to get out.
Well, I guess I'd better go see what's going on this motiline regulation unit. Maybe the answer's there.
Found ya! harder on yourself.
Am I? Really? All right. Nobody's after me anymore? All right, so we are on to I Sing the Body Electric. Mrs. Oliphant said she sent Gemma to ask the workers about their art projects, but I have a sneaking suspicion there's something wrong here. All right, but we do have enough to buy our block party ability, which... All right, now where are we going for this? We are going... Oh, back up there. Okay.
Lovely day for it.
Right as rain, sir, right as rain.
Absolutely. Everything's tickety-boo. Oh, that's right. This is the quiet please area. So what if I'm not quiet? What if I'm like, what if somebody like makes a loud noise out here? I don't know whose house that even is. I'm kind of curious. I'm willing to bet that at some point we will need to be going in there. Ma'am?
Nothing but blue skies.
Did you hear? The circus is coming to town.
I'll believe it when I see it. All right, should be like right around the corner here. Doctor sniffing around.
Now boarding Epsilon's only on platform 3, the London Hatchery and Condition. Epsilon's only. It's not the rats you see, it's the rats that see you.
I was gonna say it's the rats that you don't see. It's not the rats you see, it's the rats you don't see that see you. Let's. All right, so yeah, and then it's just right up north of here.
Answer your letters and questions about our life in Wellington Wells.
All right, and are you gentlemen all right? I'm just trying to avoid the doctors. All right. Bastards are... Oh, god damn. Okay, if you're gonna come over this way, I'm gonna sprint past you that way. And we're good. Let's put on the boiler suit.
Central sent me to help out.
Oh, and I suppose you learned all about municipal infrastructure back at Central.
I like to think I can figure a few things out.
Oh, you can figure things out. Who needs 20 years of experience when the new lads can just suss it out with their eyes? Hey, let's all learn from the new lad.
Oh, this seems fairly obvious. Don't you just turn that?
Don't! Never heard it do that before.
Oh dear. There's a tool I need. I'll just go get it.
What did he do to it? Has anybody got a pipe wrench?
really have paid more attention when Dad was banging on the plumbing. I hope they're not dead.
Nope, they're just unconscious.
On the other hand, it looks like I can get down now.
All right. All right, let's throw on a gas mask. An extra gas mask will come in handy. This should, in theory, get us around behind the fire.
Power's out on the elevator. I'll need to find a way to turn the juice back on.
Blackberry? Dr. Verloc. From Alfred Southwick, Supervisor, St. Elmo Electrical Unit Modeling Control HQ. RE, urgent joy request. Dear Dr. Verloc, my men seem to have received a weak batch of joy. That is, it makes them half as happy. Unfortunately, it makes them just as foggy. As a result, they've been doubling up on joy, and this is making them rather too foggy to work. Could you please send a regular strength ration of joy as soon as possible? Is Blackberry a possibility?
And yet another note about bad joy. Jabba was really onto something, wasn't she?
Yeah. Alright, so we need to turn on the power. Jim Watt, Chief Engineer. From Alfred Southwick. Dear Mr. Watt, one of my workers has made an artwork out of live electrical wires. Although the boys are quite fond of it, it is creating a hazard. The tenor of our Tunnel Rats quartet was electrocuted this morning. We are not able to get past the sculpture to reach the rest of this facility safely. Could you kindly turn off the reactor's power grid just long enough for me to remove the artwork? Okay, so... low maintenance. Search all the bodies. Let's see here. To Alfred Southwick from Trisha Reeve. We are all dismayed to learn of your Glee Club's misfortune. I am enclosing 2 copies of Form A221, Unexpected Staff Holiday, which must be completed in triplicate, as well as 1 copy of Form FIN 753, Departmental Budget Adjustment Report. These should be filled out in and returned within 3 days. That's how you respond to somebody dying, is, hey, here's a load of paperwork. Early bird gives slightly more health. All right. Okay. So, right. This'll... All right, so we have to figure out... Alright, so we're redirecting. Okay, so that should turn that off there. Okay, so power's back on. So we should be able to
How do I
use...
cross that platform without getting electrocuted?
Now make sure there isn't a short circuit before... Fucking apprentices. They never fucking listen.
I see, said the blind man as he picked up his hammer and saw.
Oh, really? Really, Arthur? All right. How do we make sure that we don't get electrocuted? We wear rubber. And then we heal up. Bathrooms. A brick in the toilet. Because that's normal. Do we need the... Okay, we don't need the gas mask anymore. Magnificent muffins, to whom it may concern, from Tommy Flanders, Supervisor, Unit 9. We've had a bit of an accident. Henrietta made muffins for the bake sale, but mistakenly used almond gas for flavoring. She's now gone on holiday. I've given my staff leave until further notice. Meanwhile, do not eat the muffins or enter Sector 3 without a gas mask. Cheers!
She accidentally
Tommy.
poisoned the muffins? Even on Joy, people aren't that stupid. Unless there's something wrong with the Joy.
Breaker, melees have a slight chance to break the enemy's weapons. That's nice. Can't do anything with those switches. I guess we'll,
I've always
What
wanted
is-
to drive one of those things. They sort of look like tea kettles, don't they? How have I not noticed that?
I'm sorry, what the hell is that? And where did the guy that was, like, leading the apprentice go? Right, we don't need a lead pipe. All right, so guess we're crawling through the vents again. Again, does everybody just, like, you know, make and maintain person size frickin' HVAC systems? Iron lung, which damage from toxic night fog is decreased by a small amount. I guess they do kind of look like tea kettles, don't they? All right. Well, what's up here? Duct tape left bits. Oh, I guess we were supposed to actually go into the, use the vent, I think. Oh, there we go. So we're gonna need power to this place in order to Bad Batches of Joy to Dr. Anton Verloc from Tommy Flanders, September 29th, 1964. Thank you for your response to my letter about the Bad Batches of Joy. While I appreciate your offer, if I send any employee who has a problem with a recent batch of Joy to Hallworth for your experimental retreat, you'll have my entire bloody staff knocking on your gate. I hope you've got a plan B. Regards, Tommy Flanders.
The Joy's going bad. That'll drive the entire town crazy.
Yeah, now you see the problem. Let's see why everybody's kind of freaking out. Formula adjustment to Alfred Southwick from Dr. E. Verloc. Mr. Southwick, thank you for your recent memo. We are experiencing a temporary problem while we adjust the Joy formula slightly to take advantage of some new materials. Meanwhile, it can't hurt if they double their dosage, can it? The more the merrier.
They're adjusting the formula. New materials. Well, that sounds encouraging. And when people sound encouraging in Wellington, well, something terrible is usually happening.
I was gonna say, it's like, dude, where have you been? Encouraging doesn't happen here. Sleep is the poor man's dinner. Makes you less thirsty and hungry. Okay. Alright, so let's twiddle the knob.
I have a feeling there's not supposed to be quite so many red lights on this board.
You think? Ooh, I would take a slice of pie. I like pie.
It's becoming rather unhealthy in here. Maybe I'll be safer in the jubilator.
Can we open the gate, or do we have to be in the jubilator? Oh, I guess we have to be in the jubilator.
Well, this is the slowest roller coaster I've ever been on.
Suck things?
Make way! Make way for Captain Toad Toadle!
Alright, so maybe like we need to suck up ludicrous speed, go!
It's closed. Shit. How do I open it?
We exit the vehicle and we run up here and flip a switch. Twiddle a knob.
Sorry, can't stay. Oh shit!
You wanted faster. You got faster, baby.
So there's an exit door here, I think, but I'm gonna have to turn on some power switches.
Okay, this is getting a little ridiculous. All right, we should probably go ahead and make some lockpicks. What else uses bobby pins? Okay, so The short spikes do use bobby pins. But I've got like 64 bobby pins, so we can make a we can make a bunch of lock picks. There we go. That's good. Now, for the chain sweep, we need 8. Well, at least we know nobody's going to be following us.
Is that how the bobbies get around? I wonder if they ever get stuck. That could get awkward.
Right, so somebody's watched Futurama. All right.
Oh, shit. Why don't you come down and we'll have a chat about loyalty? Now, don't be a big girl's blouse, laddie. I'm just having fun with you, aren't I? Come on down and let's have a laugh.
Jubilator Grand Derby. 2 pounds on number. Okay. Right. Alright, so we're choking. Grab a gas mask. Don't breathe the fog. Don't breathe the fog. Don't take off your mask. Keep your fingers out of the product. Thomas, I tried to slow down Peter's Jubilator like you asked, but they're robust buggers. Turns out a Jubilator only has 3 weaknesses. 1, a big electric shock. 2, bashing open the rear access panel, extracting the activator. 3, there might be only 2, come to think of it. Obviously, none of these things is exactly subtle. Please advise. Okay, so a big electric shock or bash open the rear access panel.
Electricity damages Jubilators. What can I zap it with? I think if I redirect the motoline to power the grid. For heaven's sake, doesn't anything work around here?
No. What's ever harmed? What bad things have ever happened while twiddling a knob like that? All right.
I think if I redirect the motoline to power the grid.
Right.
For heaven's sake, doesn't anything work around here?
But how do I do that exactly? So we've twiddled that knob. Then it comes to, oh, this one. So it comes into there, and then it comes out around and over to here. And here. And I think we might have it.
I think if I redirect the motoline to power the grid.
For the last time, the pipes are not musical instruments. Thank you. here, comes out of there, comes up, and goes up there. Ah.
Okay, that's one. Two more, I think.
Well, at least according to the note, yeah. Shock grenade. That might actually be very useful. Speed testing. All right. I don't need my gas mask on right now. Concert. Backed by popular demand, the Tunnel Rats duo.
Where are the switches to turn on this bloody door?
Fine.
I sort of think this place is about to explode.
Oh God, yeah, that does not look good. Workbench upgrade kit. A-OK, danger. Watch out! So St. George and Maidenholm are about to go boom. Appleholm isn't looking much better. Urgent joy request to Dr. Verloc from Penelope Snug. Dear Anton, my workers seem to have received a weak batch of joy. Right. This has made them half as happy. Unfortunately, it makes them just as foggy. They're too foggy to work. They no longer remember how to put on their gas masks. Half of our glee club has gone on holiday from taking off their masks to sing. Situation urgent. Please advise. Advice? Just keep going. You're fine. It's all fine. Car wash key. All right. And I will take a spare gas mask too. Ooh, okay. Do people just not know how to crouch?
One more.
Got it. People just don't know how to crouch anymore. All right. There's one through here, which we couldn't get into because we didn't have the key card.
There's the power room. How am I supposed to get across?
Be rotten apples. Metal bits and rotten apples. Proper use of jubilators. Please note that the proper function of a jubilator is 1. To dispose of downers who have gone on holiday in public, and 2. To diffuse airborne joy to citizens who may have forgotten to take their pills. A jubilator is not a mechanical steed for jousting and betting. We are becoming quite short-handed as a result of this tomfoolery, since the cockpit burns up when one jubilator smashes another. They are almost invincible, except for the electrical use we are working on, and even a rock can be broken by another. But even a rock can be broken by another rock. It has further come to my attention that certain employees attempted to sabotage jubilators to gain advantage in illicit competitions. Perpetrators will be caught and damage will be docked from their pay. Penelope. P.S. Kindly do not sound the tutors indoors. It alarms the secretaries. Oh, the poor secretaries. light bulb.
And it's time for all my listeners to be comfy, cozy, and safe behind their doors. It's certainly not safe outside.
All right. Whoop. Okay. Hello. Just random memory.
Percy, what are you doing?
I'm swimming.
Oh, good Christ, where are your clothes? Percy, where are your clothes?
You don't swim with your clothes on. All right, so we want to time this so that we can get across. And there we go. All right. Bits.
Right, I can open that bloody door now, I hope.
All right, now comes the tricky part, because now we've got to get back. Oh, hello? I don't like the look of this.
You're gonna run me down with that thing.
Not if you run fast enough, you rotten thorn.
Hello?
I'm sorry, no.
All right, we should probably use our jolliest brolly. Ow, ow, ow.
Has my work been
Hey.
splitting? Oh no, I failed through as much as you would have hoped. Where is we anyway? Have you got an invisible friend? Or are you now just the queen of the bloody place? God save our gracious king. Long live our noble king. God save the king. Send him victorious, happy and glorious. Long to reign over us. God save
Electricity can overload the jubilators and cause a massive short circuit. Pilot is trapped inside. Fix this. Do not eat my yogurt. All right, the Sledger? A less lethal version of your British weapon of choice.
A shot grenade? I wonder if that's what I need to kill this berserk tea kettle.
Probably? Is there a... Oh. From Penelope Snug to Peter Thump. I don't like to be a teller of tales, but Thomas Horner is the one making book on the Jubilator races. He is always tempting us to bet, then taking our money. Other people's money, I mean. I never bet myself. I also believe he's monkeying with the Jubilator's speed dials to fix the races. My workers, not me of course, get in debt to him and are forced to hand over their paychecks. I thought you would want to know since you put such trust in him. To Thomas Horner from Penelope Snug. I'm sorry to inform you that your promotion to second shift supervisor has been denied on account of your behavioral infractions. I'm shocked to learn that gambling is going on here. When Peter explained the situation to me, I had no choice but to make him supervisor instead. P.S. Lighten your precautions in light of your precautious position here, I would not be making book on any Guy Fawkes Day jousting tournaments if I were you. PPS, if you persist in proclaiming your innocence, then I suppose I don't owe you 10 quid for the Grand Derby, do I?
A permanent solution. Again.
Okay, a Jubilator quick start. Get in cockpit, push go button. Step 3, go. That is pretty quick. All right, so we should be able to throw a shock grenade to kind of muck up his stuff. Oh, good heavens, are you kidding me?
No. That I did not expect.
All right. Hello, Peter. Peter Thumb? Hello?
Thank God you came when you did.
Hi.
I didn't realise he was patriotic like that.
Look, I'm doing a newspaper story about how well you're all holding up down here.
I think I've read that article a few times.
How well are you holding up down here?
On good days, we get more things working than break down.
And on bad days?
Like today, look, there's a big electronic board down there, tells us what's broken. Ironically, that works perfect. Here's a diagram. Oh, look, it's time for my tea break. Ta-ra!
This isn't a diagram. It's a letter. A permanent solution. Again. What kind of...
Dear Penelope, I received your notes about the last batch of joy. You did the right thing in writing to me directly. Entrevenu. I am working on a permanent solution. Wait, is he French? I'm working on a permanent solution that will render our current joy program obsolete. But you didn't hear it from me. Warmly, Anton. P.S. Please convey my warmest regards to Richard. I've been meaning to have you both round for dinner. It has been too long.
Permanent solution is he thinking of? Whatever it is, I bet that's what got Gemma taken away by the doctors.
All right. Ooh, I am hurting. I didn't realize how much I was hurting. And now I'm not hurting anymore. Oh, well, thankfully, whatever happened there, like, shook something loose. Alright, so yes, shit's fucked.
We had a dog, didn't we? When we were young, before the war. His name was... Stripe. Stripe.
Eddie Goes Downer? And if there's something off to the north there. Hello. Don't mind me. I'm just out for a lovely stroll. In the middle of the night.
But the big bed was very high. And
Looks like we will need a gas mask through here. Oh, you guys got a real cock up here. There's also an impatient person. Wish there was like a quick way of putting on and taking off the gas mask. You guys don't need them right now. You know, you realize that, right? Alright, maybe we can't do anything because it's nighttime. Right, there's the sunshine. I'm not eating your strange meat. Hello, what's going on in here?
Lovely weather.
All right. I hope you like this sort of thing.
We are not accustomed to such generosity on the part of the populace.
That is... okay, what happened here? Downer breach. Looks like she got into a car accident. That's not necessarily a downer breach.
Mrs. Cheney, I must ask you to kindly open your... I must ask you to kindly move along. This is a matter for the constabulary.
Right, of course it is. I'm just gonna nip around the back. Oh, the door's jammed, huh? Of course it is. Those metal shutters are down.
Would you please kindly ask Mr. Cheney to come to the front door?
Is that Lon Chaney? I couldn't feel better, could you? See your chemist today. Why do you need to go to a chemist? There's literally just like freaking... what looks like telephone booths of that dispense joy for free. At least there's no doctors out at night. At least none that I've seen. There's plenty of bobbies, but no doctors. Alright. But we can't do much until morning, so let's go ahead and get our head down for a bit.
Sweet dreams, Arthur.
Well rested. You feel light now. Just keep walking like you own the frickin' place. And sprint! Run, Arthur, run! So an impatient person. Yes, he's like up this street here. That actually reminds me, we should probably go ahead and make some more medicated balm. Can't have too much.
I don't think the train comes here anymore.
The train? Oh, because of the, Oh, yes, of course. It's the butcher's boy, Edmund. He's never been late before.
That's not Edmund Macmillan, is it?
I hope nothing's happened to him. I mean, meat's like gold these days, and he's a bit dim.
So Edmund Macmillan's the meat boy now. He was the only friend Percy ever really had. They were always making them both stay off to school. I'm glad he found a job. I guess his parents aren't looking after him anymore. Maybe I should see... what's become of him. I wonder if he's missed any more deliveries.
Oh god, he is like way the hell up. Where is he? Okay, he's over there. Alright, well let's go up and see about Eddie, who apparently has gone downer.
Yeah, I could get her off joint a tick. Might save her life.
Get through this. It's going to be okay.
Try to breathe. Just try to breathe. Can't you see this woman is sick?
What do you think you're doing?
You want her to die?
See, I healed her from like
Oh my God.
6 feet away.
A heart attack, I think. Oh, goodness. Why is everything so great? I feel so... sad.
Thank God you've recovered. Here, take some joy.
But I think the joy is what set me off. The moment I took it this time, I started to shake.
Well, you can't just stop taking joy. You want to become a downer?
I can't. Something's gone wrong with me. I can't tolerate it anymore.
Look at her eyes. She's completely off her joy.
Miss Minturn, you simply must take your joy. We insist.
Yeah, of course. I shall. Just let me catch my breath.
It's like the joy just broke something in her mind. Or was it bad joy? Seems like there's been a lot of bad joy lately. I wonder if that's why there are so many downers these days. Or did I just never notice?
She's down. Ow! Hey! She's down! Jesus, guys. Just... Alright, okay, so... Right, so we're gonna want Blockbuster after this, but we're gonna go ahead and buy the sweeping... attack. Alright, so let's go and see Mr. Superb Meat Boy, who apparently was good friends with Percy, which indicates that he may be a little on the autistic spectrum. Or at least understands people who are on the autistic spectrum. Can't see me if I'm under you. apparently. Good God, it's 2 doctors at once? Are you kidding me? Don't mind me, just a little, just a little boyish... Sir, that is not how you use a bench. Obviously, the game still has a few little quirks here and there. Hello?
Are you waiting for someone?
The butcher's boy. He's a bit slow, but he's usually right on the dot.
Do you know where he might be?
I haven't seen him all day. But Fanny might know. She was planning a festive meal, I think. Probably out shopping, I'd imagine. She's quite the cook, you know.
So now we need to go all the way down here. Oh, okay. Well, we're going to be taking the fast track. By that, I mean the underground. There's no way I'm... Excuse me? Oh, you big bastard. Are you just, like, born naturally, or are you hewn from, like, a fucking willow tree? All right, and no doctor, no doctor, no doctor, no doctor. See, at least these people know how to use benches. There's always a doctor hanging out here. All right, so yeah, down to this one.
Off we go. Good old Under hasn't changed since old George V.
It's not like they're gonna close up some tunnels and open and like be able to burrow new ones. People are kind of not able to focus on shit these days. All right, so we want to go south. At least I don't think there's any doctors even on this part of the island, or this part of the district. Oh, I say that, and there's one right now. Bloody doctors. And I still have not found any... I still haven't figured out how to make chlorine. And I haven't found any vinegar. I'm sorry, there was a doctor that was here, right? Hello? Hello?
Ow! Bloody hell!
We just want to make you feel better.
You won't get away.
Ooh, sorry.
You bring
Hey,
me down.
would you...
You cheer up.
Don't have to feel down, my dear.
Get up, or I'll make you get up.
Oh, God. Oh, thank God. Apparently the trash, like, you know, blocks their nostrils and they can't smell you. All right, you need to calm the fuck down. Thank you. All right. All right, so where is Ed?
Are you Fanny?
What if I was?
I'm looking for Edmund, the butcher's boy.
He's late. He's always so punctual. Someone saw him going into the alley. You know, the one that always smells like cheese.
Did you look for him?
I'm not going back there. That's where the ploughboys convene.
The street gang? Oh dear. I have a terrible feeling he's in trouble. Maybe I should go and see if I can't straighten things out for him.
The one that smells like cheese. All the freaking way back up there. Of course, I just had to say something about the doctors and... So, right. He's in trouble with the street gang, apparently.
Now boarding on platform 2, a local train to Avalon, stopping at Scarfolk. On C, got what interesting things you smell when you barely see.
I don't want to know what you're smelling down there. Like, that is... Admittedly, that is probably some rank stuff. Alright. Now, to find the alleyway that smells like cheese.
You must take your joy immediately.
Hey, leave him alone!
Hey, fuck off.
Why don't you pick on someone who can defend himself?
Why the fuck would we do that? Oh, it's Arthur Hastings, Miss Victoria's pet. Boys, this is our lucky day.
Stop bringing it down! Stop being so bloody difficult!
I'll put a damper on you.
You're really take your joy! Me down! Why are
Allow me to cheer you up.
Ah, yes, the last one. And he's running. I guess I'll take the joy pill. Never know. Maybe we can slip it to somebody. Eddie?
Arthur!
You alright?
My legs won't walk. I think they're broken.
Did the ploughboys say why they were hurting you?
He said they were having their fun.
Here, I'll take you to the pub. They'll get you a doctor.
They know me there. Sometimes they give me treats. I don't want to be a meat boy anymore, Arthur.
Do you want me to tell the butcher?
He'll be mad that I didn't deliver the packages.
Do you want me to deliver them for you?
You're good, Arthur. Percy always said so. I bet he'd let you be the new meat boy if you wanted. The packages always say where to go. He writes them so I don't get lost. Arthur, don't leave me here.
All right, so I need to take you to the pub. All right.
Do you remember Percy?
Of course I remember Percy. He's my brother.
It's just people forget things.
Oh no.
All right.
Miss Victoria said he was dim, but he wasn't. He was smart.
Don't mind me. I'm helping.
Most people lie all the time. Did you know
Oh,
that?
he lied.
Yes. I'm afraid I'm one of them.
But you're good, Arthur. Percy
He
said
lied.
so.
I'm gonna find him. I promised I'd take care of him.
Do you know where he is?
Somewhere in Germany or Russia.
Is that very far away?
Yes.
Is it very cold there?
Yes, I'm afraid it is.
Eddie! Who did this to you? Was it the Playboys? Those fuckers, I'll kill them. You're a decent sort to bring him in. We'll take care of him, don't you worry. Here, have a drink on the house.
That's not gonna fix his leg. His oh, you actually did fix his legs. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and make his deliveries for him so he doesn't get in trouble. Poor chap.
I've got your package.
You are a dear. And here's a package for the butcher.
Am I supposed to pick something up?
I found some mushrooms in the attic. I'm pretty sure they're edible. And a tin of axle grease. And some V-meat. I won't eat it when it goes off like that.
What does he do with all that?
Oh, that's his special magic power. He makes sausages out of most atrocious things, and they taste wonderful. I'm sure he'll give you one. It's how he pays the deliveries.
Well, that's something to look forward to.
Okay, I am not a fan of. I'm not a fan of what his sausages sound like. Mushrooms, V-meat, and axle grease. That's two of those three do not belong in sausages. I'm not entirely sure about the V-meat. I'm pretty sure it might be Downers.
Plague? Blight? What's next? Slaying of the firstborn?
Here you go, ma'am.
I think I have a package for you. Yeah, this is it.
Oh, lovely, lovely. Won't my man be pleased? It's so hard to find a decent cut of meat these days.
About that. Where does he get the meat?
Oh, transubstantiation, I hope. Thanks so much and have a lovely day.
No, really, where does he get the meat? No, we can't get through to there. All right, let's save up our stamina for when there's a doctor around. News hour.
Every now and then, you might see someone who seems to be sleeping on the path or even in the middle of the road. Now, we all know that the middle of the road is not the most comfortable place to sleep, and it's rather...
It's not the safest. It's a pretty bad idea. I mean, not that any of the cars work. They've all been booted long ago.
I suppose their eyes are open, and they seem responsive to you.
All aboard for Chippenham, Swindon, Newbury, Reading and London.
You wish.
Ah, fond memories cowering from the bombs with Mum, Dad and Percy.
Those are fond memories. Arthur, I think you might be a little traumatized. I mean, granted, they're basically using joy to fend off PTSD and, you know, the severe depression of sending their kids off with the Germans.
Sorry about the wait.
Oh, that's a relief. And this is for him.
Mushrooms?
Oh, no, dear. I supply him with the very freshest meat. Anyone can put a trap where they like to run, you see. But they won't go for V-meat anymore. I make it smell a bit rotten. They run right in. Can't help themselves.
I'll bear that in mind.
I hear he's open to new sauces.
New sauces?
Oh, never mind. I'll just ask him myself.
Brilliant. I'll just take this back to him.
So I'm guessing
off to
she's
see
like
the butcher, a wonderful butcher of ours.
And the butcher is all the way up there. Of course. But at least we should be getting some experience points and some perk points in order with all this shit that we're doing.
Now boarding on platform 4, the Shoggoth Express, stopping at Dunwich, Arkham,
All right,
and the Lost
going all
Meadows.
Lovecraftian on us, huh? I don't think I would like to go on the Shoggoth Express. Now we are the Super Meat Boy. In case you know, oh no, it's this still Superb Meat Boy, but you know, yeah, Super Meat Boy. Don't give him time to sniff you out. And we should be able to, yeah, just keep on going straight across here. Rose of Gilead. All right, and we want to go north. Run past the doctor. So yeah, I don't think I want to know where he gets his meat. I'm afraid we might find out. I'm actually kind of terrified that we might be finding out where he gets his meat. Oh, right. He's out a bit. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think this is the butcher's.
Lovely day for it. I don't suppose you've seen my meat boy, Edmund.
The ploughboy's broke his legs.
Oh, that's a damn shame. He's simple, you know, but reliable.
I dropped off his packages, and the ladies gave me these.
Oh, lovely. There's quite a shortage of cows in Hamlin, I can tell you that.
So,
listen, we've got one small, errand. If you're up for it, I'll give you what I pay Edmund.
An errand?
Another pickup. Kinda big.
How big?
How tall would you say you are? 6 foot? About 6 feet big. My, source had it on a card. Here, we'll give you a map. It's, it's near where that statue used to be. You know, with the Mad Hatter and the White Rabbit and the woman. You know, where they were going to build a band shell, but then they didn't.
I know the place. I can't make any promises.
Of course not. Not as good as a wink. Say no more. Say no more. I'll make sure that they write on the package where you're supposed to take it. It's a bit awkward to bring it directly here.
Right. Okay. The Hippo Club. What's the Hippo Club? All right. Possibly heinous package. A large package. Best be careful. Where is it for starters? Okay. It's not that far. Not like we're having to go through the underground or over bridges or anything like that. Well, we should be able to get it without too much of a trouble. As long as the package isn't like moving, it's gonna be moving. It's gonna be moving. I swear. This just smacks of like, you know, okay, what was it? Transporter. That was the movie that I'm thinking of. Transporter, where it's like, yeah, just pick up this package. I'm not going to tell you that the package is a person. It is a person.
Please keep clear of the area, sir. We are conducting an investigation into a possibly heinous package.
Really? Possibly heinous? Oh, okay.
Get out of there!
Would you like this?
Well, I for one appreciate your work.
Well, that is frightful decent of you.
I hope you appreciate my work too.
Oh, of course, of course.
I just want you to know that I appreciate you're a good man, Constable.
Couple bottles of scotch later.
We'll just go and have a sip of the old medicinal. Warm up. And then we'll see what sort of investigation is warranted.
Who knows? Sometimes these situations resolve themselves in a blink of an eye. You blink your eye and the situation is resolved.
Yeah, this feels weird. This very much, I swear, I am pretty sure I am carrying a body. Very possibly heinous package. And we are literally just bringing it right back to the, yeah. Okay. All right, well, you go that way, Doctor. I'll go this way. Yeah. I am pretty sure this is a human body. Thankfully, I'm just a cheeky boy.
You must take your joy immediately.
What's your pleasure then?
Oh, in the ash cot behind the butcher's. Oh, so you didn't want me to just like walk in the front door with it? I gotcha. I mean, I did, but
You must take your joy immediately.
yeah, that's a person. That is a person.
How can I help?
Arthur Hastings! You are an intrepid young man. You've done me a solid. They don't make them like you anymore. Well, we suppose they don't make them at all anymore. Here, the least I can do is give you what I gave poor Edmund. Look, my job has been getting complicated. I could certainly use an apprentice. Would you like a permanent position?
Okay. Butchery awaits. Do or do not.
Edmund's a good lad, but he's always been a bit limited. My work has become so challenging of late. I've had to go to extraordinary measures to keep this town fed. We are in an extraordinary situation, aren't we? You were so helpful in bringing me that package. Now, we need to process it.
You want me to help process that package?
I'm not proposing you hurt anyone, you understand? Just ignore a silly old taboo. Just go on through that door if you're willing to help.
I can't believe I'm even considering this. Maybe I should just walk out and report him to the police. People do have to eat, though. Lovely day for it.
Right is right.
It won't be an easy choice to unchoose.
Morning.
It's a very kind offer. I think I just have so much on my plate.
I
these
think I'm
days.
taking
I
a
think I'll just go.
permanent
Well,
job.
If you ever need V-meat, you can count on me.
I wonder what I missed. I wonder if I'll ever know. Damn it. Now I'm curious.
I don't think we can, like, hey, is the job still
What's your
open?
fan? There you are. What can I do for you today?
Nope, we have permanently lost that possibility. I don't want to know. I might have to eat some V-meat at some point. And you know, that's one of those things where it's like, I think I am better off not knowing what's in it. All right, so let's go ahead and go report to Mrs. Ollamh. I do appreciate the Middle Earth reference there. I still don't. What is the Hippo Club? We apparently were like. Right, the Au Courant.
Couldn't be better, thanks.
I got a new compliment machine. It's so clever.
Oh, the Hippocratic Club. Home for wayward girls. The more wayward, the better.
Should clear up soon, I imagine.
I'm so looking forward to the Battle of Flowers, aren't you?
Good day to you. Happy as
Okay, that's gonna be something for a later time, I think. Let's see if we can go ahead and get a press pass at least. Like, I was expecting to get into the frickin' thing today, not like wander all about. Are you all still drinking? Good gods, you guys are gonna be wired. I'm not liking the fact.
Terribly busy. What is it?
Gemma's been taken away. I saw 2 doctors shove her into a popper.
Oh my goodness. Why?
But she was digging into the tunnels. That didn't come out right. I followed up. The whole underground is sort of falling apart.
Oh my.
That's why you sent her, wasn't it? Not to write about the tunnel rats.
I certainly couldn't print a story like that, could I?
The joy's gone bad, and Dr. Verloc knows. But he's telling them not to worry. He's got some sort of permanent solution.
That doesn't sound ominous at all.
Well, that's sort of exactly what I
not at
thought.
all.
If I had a press pass, I could get into Hayworth Labs. And my old adulator, if you still got it.
After what happened to Gemma? Dr. Verloc. He's sort of his own law there.
I have some personal business there.
If I'm not here when you get back, if you found something out, see if you can't publish it. Those numpties out there know how to put the ink on the page, but the only articles they ever read are their own.
You're getting out? How?
Oh, I wouldn't even know how to get out. But you never know when I might stop printing lies. And they won't like that.
Yeah.
Great. I've got all my press stuff back. That ought to be handy. You can show up all sorts of places regular people shouldn't go.
All right. And we got some. All right. So now we can do our blockbuster, which gives us a 20 chance of breaking an enemy's weapon with a successful block with your weapon. You can also stun. So we have a 25% chance of breaking their weapon and a 10% chance of stunning them, stunning them after successfully blocking a heavy attack. Plus, we have a 25% chance of knocking them down. So all of a sudden, blocking became a lot better. And we need 10 points for the tank, which causes us to take less damage just in general. Okay, so now we have everything that we need in order to get into there. We also have a couple dig spots that we can go to and check out. Still just, yeah. I understand Arthur's thing of, well, now I'm curious as to what being the assistant butcher would have been like. What meat is he using? But it's like, Arthur, you really don't want to know. It's gonna be human meat. It's gonna be like it's like he's using downers. Like when they knock out a downer and they're taken away, they're not necessarily thrown into the garden district if they're dead. Or, just wouldn't be missed. I get the feeling they just give them to the butcher.
This is not what I expected the future to be.
What did you expect? Sunshine and daisies? All right, and we have old soldiers.
Isn't that Colonel Lawrence's house? He was the hero of Ramsgate, wasn't he?
Canteen, lead pipe, bangers, and an empty torch. Veterans of the Great... Oh.
Did you change the door codes?
No.
Never mind. You probably don't know how.
Are you guessing if it's porridge?
No. I'm turning the alarm system back on, which someone left off. You want some downer to walk in and take all our reserves?
Why don't you tell the whole bloody neighbourhood we've got reserves?
Oh, yes. You must tell me about your wonderful reserves.
All right. So we have... Colonel Lawrence apparently has some reserves.
Maybe we should recruit.
Slice of pie.
Don't worry. I turned the alarm back on. It's your turn, you know.
He's your dad.
It's hardly my fault, is it? I made the porridge. The least you can do is bring it up to him.
It wasn't my idea for him to live with us.
As I recall, you wanted him to move out.
It was the decent thing for him to do. Make way for the new generation.
How can they talk about him like that? He was a war hero in 2 wars. But they didn't even fight. What lovely people. Remind me never to have kids. Well, it's not terribly likely anyway, is it?
No plans to voice contact with the enemy, you know?
Funeral notes for Apprentice Undertaker. Please take extra care with seating arrangements. All of the deceased relatives insist that they be seated in the front row so as to ensure that the deceased is not buried with anything of material value. Ashes to ashes, his daughter Regina says. The Bible doesn't say anything about being buried with gold watches. However, most of family members are not speaking to one another and refuse to be seated together. You must manage somehow. Perhaps arrange the chairs in a big circle with plenty of space in between, so that everyone feels as if he is in the front row. Important. On no account is the deceased brother Edward to be allowed at the funeral.
This won't take a minute.
It's not my turn.
Where is he anyway? Let's see if we can. Okay, we are supposed to go down.
Who's that? You're not
Hello?
Regina, and you're not my son-in-law. And he hasn't the stones to have me drowned in a cask of Malmsey. So you're a burglar.
I'm from the city. We're tracking a problem in the motorline pipes.
You're a rotten liar. The city stopped taking care of the pipes years ago.
I noticed you're not screaming for help, though, sir.
Have you met my daughter? Frankly, I'd rather give my stuff to a burglar. They don't tell you how rotten they can turn out. I train grown men to make their beds, run into machine guns. Kids will break your heart every goddamn day.
Thanks for the warning, sir.
Does your father know what sort of lad you are?
I'm afraid he may have suspected, sir.
So you've got regrets. Good. Kids downstairs, anytime they start to regret, they pop a joy. Look, take whatever you want. But my brother Edward, haven't seen much of each other these past few years. I'd appreciate it if you'd go tell him I'm sorry. He'll know what it means. He's on Monmouth Road, number 22. Used to be the most wonderful cheese shop on the corner.
I'll be sure to pass along the message, sir.
Nice to have orders. Don't have to think so much.
So you don't mind if I take your... Whoa, hello. So I can just steal all the stuff in the house, and he doesn't give a crap. Mighty kind of him.
It's supposed to itch.
Oh, yam.
Hope they attack before I get too much older. My back is killing me.
All right, some bleach.
That's the one that did it.
You can't hide forever.
I'm sorry, what? How did you even see me?
Scarford, didn't you? Aren't you the clever one?
Sorry to bother.
I like marching. Gives you a sense of purpose.
All right. These you guys seem to be walking around now. Random power cells. Sewing kit. Bobby pins.
Whoever said we passed this way but once?
Fine linen, even. Very nice. All right, so it looks like there's only one person left in here.
Please don't struggle.
Fine linen, duct tape, a proper suit, raw meat. Why they were burying him with raw meat, I don't know.
This is over. I wouldn't mind having a cuppa with some of those cherries. Man to man, they're decent, clean folk.
I mean, they're better than your kids. Yeah, again, strange meat. So yeah, everybody in here, everybody in this house is gonna be waking up and being like, "Oh, what the fuck? What happened? Oh my god! Why? What happened to us? Why are we all just like, you know?"
Shirty with me.
All right. So you are kind of way out here, I think. Yeah, okay. Well, we're going to stop by at the local, the local depot here. And we're going to call it a night. So we have 4 points. We need 10 points to become a tank. So we're going to come down here. We're going to say, yep, we're going to save the game. We're going to just do our normal slot 1. And that's where we're going to end for tonight. Oh. As always, thank you guys very much for watching. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit the like button. If you're new here, consider prodding that subscribe button. Don't forget, the top link in the description down below will take you to our fourth wall page where we have all kinds of merch like our mugs, our tank tops for the summer. We have hats, we have water bottles, all kinds of stuff. Now, if you want to be kept up to date of when we go live, you can ring the bell, but also check out the social media links down below because YouTube isn't great about notifying you guys of when I go live. It's everything from the Facebook page all the way to the permanent invite for the Discord server, where I make sure to notify you guys of when I go live. For example, in about 2 hours at midnight Central Time, we'll be back with more House Flipper Remastered. And then Friday we're taking off, and Saturday we'll be back at midnight with more Letter Lost. All that so that you can stay tuned for more from Ollamh Productions. Cheerio!